We also have compiled a list of over 80 programs that SFPUC has going as we speak. There are 80 or more community benefits programs that is either managed, funded, or managed and funded by the SFPUC. There are a wide range of programs, and we've compiled a complete list that's in a binder here that will provide to you both electronically on the website, and we'll leave copies here as well. A lot of them are organically developed. They were developed by people within the organization that felt a passion to do something more for the community. Oftentimes it's not sustainable because if that person leaves, there's no one to pick up the torch. We've also conducted stakeholder interviews, and we've talked to almost every executive manager in the PUC, as well as senior staff, community groups. We talk with the Southeast Jobs Coalition, Save Our Sonol, the faith-based organizations, Southeast Community Facilities Commission, Bayworks, as well as the Environmental Justice Subcommittee. And we still have more to go. As a result of this, our findings show that the public is very excited about the fact that PUC has made a tremendous effort to reach out to communities during the WISSUP. And particularly in Sonol, I can recall meeting with the folks there that they were so delighted to have Betsy Laupe be there just to listen to them and help address some of the issues that have been plaguing that community for a while related to PUC projects and properties that are managed and run by PUC. What we did find is that the community wants more. They really would like to have a stronger community partnership with PUC, and they would like PUC to be more a part of their community. As I mentioned, we've developed the Community Benefits website, and it is to increase public input. It's an opportunity for people to learn about what we're doing, as well as to provide input back to us through the online survey. And you can find that again on the SFPUC website. We have a banner there that will take you directly to the information about the Community Benefits Program. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Bernita Reagan to talk about our definition of community benefits.
Good afternoon, President Crowley and members of the Commission. I'm very excited to be here, and I'd like to add my congratulations to the manager, General Manager, Mr. Harrington, to Juliet Ellis, a friend of mine and somebody we hold in high esteem. I think this was a brilliant decision to really create this position with a view or expand the responsibilities of this position to really help consolidate your actions around community benefits. And we, again, want to thank the Commission for the commitment to developing community benefits. As Darylyn described, you have a wide range of programs, and we're going to be touching upon them as we go through the definition. We were not able to find a universal definition of community benefits, not surprisingly. However, based on all the research that we conducted, and we put the definition here at this part of the presentation because it was informed by the many discussions we had, the stakeholder outreach, the research that we did, including independent research beyond what other utilities are doing to come up with a definition. And we believe that our definition complies with all state and local requirements. We had some really great conversations with Noreen Ambrose about Proposition 218 and about the administrative code. And so we created a definition that we think is airtight, and that also reflects the values of the Public Utilities Commission. Our definition incorporates the widely accepted triple bottom line definition of sustainability that was even mentioned earlier today in other presentations, and that is balancing the goals of equity, environmental sustainability, and economic strength. And we believe the PUC is very good at looking at the economic issues and has done an amazing job around environmental. We think the equity area is one where there is a lot of room for improvement. And we're not just talking about race and gender equity, we're talking about disability, we're talking about, given the breadth of the area that SFPUC covers, how community benefits are delivered throughout your service territory. So our definition includes 10 categories that have consistently come up in our research and interviews. The definition reflects our agreement with commonly accepted principles that community benefits must be measurable and have appropriate nexus to SFPUC services and activities. Our draft definition, and we've, I think, provided you, the Commission, with the whole draft definition that appears on the website. This presentation sort of truncates it a little bit. We've also made some copies of the draft definition available for the community, and it, as I said, is on the website. And we're seeking the Commission's feedback on this definition, as well as stakeholder feedback, which we hope to gather through the website and through the survey that's online, where anyone in the community can look at the definition, look at what we put on the website, and give us input into what we're proposing. So the draft definition reads, community benefits are those positive community impacts resulting from SFPUC's development and operation of its water, wastewater, and power services. And this is on page 13 of your handout on the PowerPoint. The SFPUC seeks to be a good neighbor to all those impacted by its activities and promotes sustainability by adoption of a triple bottom line, which balances the SFPUC's economic, environmental, and social equity goals. What you don't have in your PowerPoint handout, but which does appear in the draft definition and on the website, is what one might call a value statement. The SFPUC creates measurable outcomes and devotes sufficient resources to achieve the following 10 community benefit outcomes. So the first one is stakeholder and community involvement. And we put this first for a reason. We believe that having your stakeholders involved in the design, the development, the implementation, the monitoring, and the evaluation of your programs is critical. And you have some excellent examples at PUC in terms of your Community Advisory Committee, the Digester Task Force, and a range of other community stakeholder involvement vehicles throughout your service area. The second area is workforce development. And here we looked at both internal and external. We know that there is a great deal of interest being paid to what we might call the external issues around local hiring, around mandatory local hiring, and around a citywide project labor agreement. And we've been tracking very closely the activities of Chris Iglesias and the facilitated discussion that's been called for, or at least is helping to inform decisions at the supervisor level. We know that the supervisors are very interested in coordinated workforce development, and we believe that it's important for PUC to work very closely with the Office of Economic and Workforce Development. We've seen in many areas that that is happening at PUC, and we're very encouraged by discussions recently and actions that we think will result in greater hiring of local residents and opening up opportunities for those stakeholders in the community who are dying to get involved with PUC. Internally, we were delighted to learn about Bay Work. We think this is an excellent example of both how PUC can look at succession planning, identify key knowledge, skills, and abilities that are necessary for people to be able to do the work and provide the excellent resources that SFPUC seeks to deliver to the community. And we think that there are opportunities to open up Bay Work so that not only folks internally are supported in their work, but those opportunities that will emerge from so many of the, let's say, more advanced in experience who may be retiring soon from PUC, that those positions can then be filled by folks in the lower ranks and also members of the community who seek to work with PUC. The project labor agreement, that's part of the WISIP program, has delivered some excellent results in terms of local hiring, and we know that there are steps taken to really strengthen, for instance, the Jobs Training and Opportunity Program. We know that the JTOP is working with Cypress Mandela in Alameda County, with Project Build in South County, and with a range of other local workforce development organizations. We know there's a small business task force. There are lots of ways that the community is involved and that community benefits are delivered through an instrument and a policy like the Project Labor Agreement, and we look forward to both helping to strengthen that and move it along.